Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are you all this beautiful Monday? Girl, it's a nice ass motherfucking day, all right? Before we begin, listen, we talking about this in Baltimore who did some wild shit today, okay? I've told y'all previously, we'll get into that. But about the incest stats of the DMV area and why incest is so high in that area, why this man allegedly killed these people, the narcissism of it all, the red pill of it all, the fucking Kevin Samuels of it all. Before he should be sued. Okay, listen, before we begin, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, because by the time we get into it, you're going to forget, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. Matter of fact, I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. All of them. So please follow. Please subscribe. And then I'm going to drop this intro. See, I should have been prepared. I'm never prepared, y'all. We're going to drop this intro so we can get on with today's show because it's going to be a fucking doozy. I'm tired. I'm exhausted already. And we ain't even started. Let's do it. So, y'all, I guess let's just start this by watching his video. I have an article as well, but we're gonna start it by starting it. Okay, let me put my little ass in the corner. Oh, I'm exhausted. You know when certain things happen and you just like, but for why? Why does anybody do dumb shit like this? Oh my god. Oh, child, hold on. Wait a minute. Save. Okay, I had to save that. Hold on. Okay, good. We're good. So look, let's listen to this bullshit. Let's listen to this shit. Hold on.
That really knows what's going on. Thank you all. I've been going through a custody battle.
Let's just first deal with the fact that this nigga got up on Facebook Live, started talking. Y'all, it's like if I was to come on today, talk about, hey, it's Jovi and welcome to my channel, and you see a fucking dead body on the fucking floor right here. Like the sociopath, psychotic ass. This is beyond, like, it ain't always going. Remember, I tell you, it ain't always going, or the elevator ain't always going to the top fucking floor. Let's just do this. I'm exhausted already.
I've been going through having my ex-wife say I molested my children and all kinds of craziness. Been fighting for custody for 3 years. So, shit has been real crazy. What's up, Oliver? You know about this. Going through it with my ex-wife, blah, blah, blah. So, and started dating somebody new. And she got pregnant. And, we got in a fight. First thing she does is threatening that she's going to do the same thing. You're never going to see your kids, blah, blah, blah. It's the holidays, man. I don't have no family, nothing. Anyway, I just did something crazy, man. I just shot my ex-girlfriend in the head, yo. Felt like a dream. Like, I never thought I would be that guy. I can't go to prison. So the person that really started my depression and all of this is my ex-wife. So she next, and then I'm going to do myself too. But I just wanted to say this to people. Don't play with people's emotions, man. Don't lie on these men. Oh, here's my ex-wife right here. Today's the day.
We're gonna watch that again. But Oliver. Who the fuck is Oliver? Oliver's his homeboy or something. Nobody called this woman. He was standing in front of her house. Probably rang the bell, then got on Facebook Live. Calm as shit. The girlfriend, dead already. Do I believe she said that? No. Do I think that he did something to his children? Yes. He's way too calm. He's way too calm. I'm disturbed. So now his children have no parents. He could have killed himself and called it a fucking day. He didn't have to kill none of these women. Trash ass niggas. He could have just killed himself, jump off a fucking bridge, slit your... I don't know what the fuck. He could have just murdered himself, but no. Okay? This is why you have to be careful and be very careful with one who, not only who you breeding with, who you allow in your fucking life. Wait, I was just talking. Was I? Did y'all? I don't know who the fuck I was talking to. Like the amount of women, black women, who died this year by men, pregnant black women who died this year from the hands of the men they were pregnant for, tells me that a lot of us ain't like, what the fuck? It was a story about 2 weeks ago about some girl who she went to get an ultrasound with her sister, and the next day she was scared to show this nigga the ultrasound. She was telling her sister that she's scared to show it, and the next day they found her dead. But my thing is, if you got enough common sense to know that you scared to show this nigga the ultrasound, why are you even getting pregnant for these crazy ass niggas? You heard the ex-wife, and I know people love to say, oh, well, she could just be bitter. Bitch, a lot of the times these women don't be bitter. They trying to put you on to game. Okay? So you messing with this nigga. You get pregnant by this nigga. This nigga is in court right now. Right now, he's a Kevin Samuels fan too. Well, not now, because they dead. Okay? But they were in court for 2 fucking years. And this woman kept saying that this man did this shit to his fucking children. And look what he turned around and did. Which to me says he 100% did that shit to his children. And what's the key word of fucking December? Accountability. Instead of being accountable for one, getting some girl pregnant while you got a wife and you going through all of this shit with the kids you already have. And even if you want to say that the girl is crazy and shit, after the first woman, you chose crazy again. But it's not them, it's him. Because look at what he turned around and did. Did you see what this nigga did? I'm an advocate of bouncing and disappearing for this fucking reason. One more time, y'all. Shit. I don't want to, but let's do it. Stressing me out, man. They always, this is like the nigga that bust you in your face and then sit there calmly and tell you why it's your fault that you got bust in the fucking mouth. Like it wasn't them not having no self-control, being abusers, okay? Like he ain't been busting bitches upside the head forever and a fucking day, but somehow this is your fucking fault. No! And then he turned around and a fucking Kevin Samuels fan. Why are y'all bitches dating these dysfunctional ass Kevin Samuels fans? Look, no accountability. Instead of fucking doing whatever the fuck he gotta do if he wasn't molesting his fucking kids. Now he traumatized them to the umpteenth power. Because now they ain't got no daddy or no damn mommy. Now forever they dad had killed their mom because he was a bastard who molested them. How fucked up is that gonna make them? He could have just killed himself. Everybody would have been fucking happy. I said what I said, and I ain't apologizing. He should have murdered himself. A minute and a half. One more time. Let's do this shit. Oh God.
That supported me and really knows what's going on. Thank you all.
He really came on here to thank his fucking supporters. You know them corny ass niggas that they hang with? Them corny ass niggas who act like them being deadbeats is cool? Them corny ass niggas? Them niggas? His support? So he came on Facebook to tell his supporters, yeah, I murdered her and I didn't think it was me, but I did it. Now I'm here to kill this bitch too because I can't do jail because niggas gonna fuck me. I ain't man enough to do jail, but I'm man enough to kill some chicks. I ain't man enough to do jail, but I'm man enough to fucking try to molest my chillin' though. Allegedly. Let me, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's listen to this duck ass nigga again, man. I'm fucking tired and I'm not listening. Then we'll read the article and I can't listen to him talk no more. Cause like, you know when somebody telling you bullshit and you know it's bullshit and you just looking at them telling you bullshit with the straightest fucking face, like because the world did something to them. Please.
I've been going through a custody battle. I've been going through having my ex-wife say I molested my children and all kinds of craziness. Been fighting for custody for 3 years. So, shit has been real crazy. What's up, Oliver? You know about this. Going through it with my ex-wife, blah, blah, blah. So and start dating somebody new. And she got pregnant. And
she got pregnant. Like he didn't get her pregnant.
First thing she does is threatening that she's going to do the same thing. You're never going to see your kids, blah, blah, blah. It's the holidays, man. I don't have no family, nothing. Anyway, I just did something
This
crazy.
is your high value men.
Head, yo. Felt like a dream. Like I never thought I would be that guy. I can't go to prison, so the person that really started my depression.
I can't go to prison.
Is my ex-wife. So she next, and then I'm going to do myself too. But
this nigga is
I just wanted to say this to people. Don't play with people's emotions, man. Don't lie on these men.
Bitch.
Oh, here's my ex-wife.
Here's my next wife. He still don't want to take accountability. Today's the day.
That really knows what's going on.
Today's the day. That's what that faggot said. I'm sorry I said faggot.
I've been going through
I cannot. Hold on. Like, what? When common sense ain't common, child. The audacity. When they want to blame. What did I tell y'all? I say this all the time. A nigga will kill you and then say it's your fault. A nigga will kill you and say you asked them to. This nigga really killed them and got up on Facebook Live to explain to his homeboys why he's not responsible. These niggas will kill you. The ex-wife trying to protect her children from this bastard. And look what he did. Child, I can't. Okay, let's pull up. Let me pull up this article, child. Let's pull up this article because I need something to read to distract me. I don't know. Reading it might piss me off more, child, but let's just do it. I cannot believe this nigga. Well, I can. I can believe any dysfunctional ass Kevin Samuel ass fucking. These niggas are delusional. Okay? When they literally sit up, a nigga that could literally sit up with his broke ass and tell you working at fucking Taco Bell that he don't want your college educated ass to take his what he got. He don't have anything. These niggas are delusional. Any nigga that listen to Kevin Samuels, in my opinion, is prone to do some wild shit like this. Because they take no accountability for their fucking behavior and their fucking actions. I'm over it. These niggas is so trash. All right, let's just Baltimore man kills ex. Okay, I forgot. Before I even go there, I was trying to give y'all a little. I've told y'all previously, the DMV area has, okay, so we know that rape and incest is prevalent in this country amongst both races. We're not gonna act like this is white people problems, because this is black people problems too. Okay. In the DMV area, rape is, I believe it's like 8 out of 10 in that area. It's very concentrated amongst African Americans. Why? Because the breeding camps were there. Okay. That's where the term motherfucker, okay, that's where all these fucking crazy ass terms come from, because when these fucking people were trying to create more of us, right, they would just breed with, you know, and again, they didn't see us as human, so they didn't see an issue with making a son boink his mom, or dad do his sister, his daughter, or his sister, or whatever the fuck, right? So that area was so highly concentrated in incestual acts and shit. So when, again, after slavery ended, you know, people, you know, some people moved to other places, but people mostly stayed in the areas, right? So that's why the DMV has such a high number of incest cases. I believe it's like 8 out of 10. That it's in comparison to the rest of the country, it is overloading, especially in the African American community. And that is the reason why. So for this motherfucker to sit up here, no accountability, even on his motherfucking last death live, child, his death live, he couldn't even take account for what the fuck he was about to do. Did he say anything about his kids? I've been trying to get custody of my kids. Now I'm gonna leave them with no parents or nothing. No money, no parents, no stability, no nothing. So they could go on to somebody, or to be in somebody's custody, or go to somebody else's house to get raped, molested, and have nobody else to fall back on. Because I guess since his ass didn't have no parents, because he said he ain't got no fucking body, since his ass ain't got no body, it's cool for him to leave his children, little children in this world without any parents. Because it happened to him, right? So if it happened to him, the narcissism of it all, y'all. The narcissism of it all. Let's pull this shit up. All right. Baltimore man kills ex-girlfriend that gives chilling confessional on Facebook Live before murdering ex-wife. And the fact that nobody rang her fucking phone. The fact that people were watching this fucking live and nobody rang her phone. Say, bitch, go inside. Don't go outside. Nobody rang the phone. This nigga on live going emotional, being emo as shit in front of her house, and near common sense told nobody to call this girl and tell her don't open the door for that nigga. That nigga on live acting wild. Anyway, I'm gonna read it. I don't have to see it in mini. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull me up so y'all can see me. Okay. This is extremely triggering, so please consider your mental and emotional health before watching. We're not watching it again. I watched it twice. That's it. On the 11th, which was Saturday, a Baltimore man broke into his ex-girlfriend's home in a Federal Hills area and fatally shot her just before taking off to Columbia, Maryland. Okay, where he then shot and killed his ex-wife. The Baltimore Sun reported. So he came to the ex-girl house, broke into her house, and murdered her. Okay, it wasn't in the heat of the moment. They arguing, he pop her, drop and then go down. No, they was arguing. He got in his car, drove to her house, broke into her house, killed her while she pregnant, got in the car, went to the ex-wife house, rang the bell, or not, and turned on fucking Facebook. Turned on Facebook. Thank you, Anonymous. Anonymous says you were spot on. No one called her to warn her. Not one motherfucking person called her to say he acting irate online. anyway, let me read this damn article. What happened to the article? Oh, okay. Here we go. Sorry. On the 11th, Baltimore Sun reported the man took his own life shortly after. And between his killing spree, the emotionally unstable suspect took to Facebook Live, where he gave a chilling confession as to why he committed the shootings. Okay, I just did something crazy, man. I just shot my ex-girlfriend in the head. That man says in the startling video, which has since gone viral, felt like a dream. I never thought I would be that guy. Yes, you are that guy. How did it feel like a dream when you got in a car and went over there? That's the difference between first degree, second degree manslaughter and shit like that, accidental. If it's like you got in the car, went over there, then you got back in the car, made the fucking calculated decision to get on Facebook Live to try to explain your fucking story before you killed her and then killed yourself. Because he already knew what he was about to do. He made the conscious fucking decision to try to still get fucking empathy. I never thought I would be that guy, he continued. I can't go to prison. So the person that really started my depression and all of this is my ex-wife. So she's next. Then I'm going to do myself too. No, your ex-wife didn't start your problems. He told us he don't have no family, which kind of means he don't have no mom, he don't have no dad, he don't have no love. And that started his fucking depression. But he wants to blame, they always want to blame the women, child. They always want to blame the women. The reality is you just can't cope. The reality is that you're a child molester and everybody ain't going to just deal with your shit. Every woman is not just going to sit up, probably like his mama did. I don't know. Everybody ain't going to sit up and just let some nigga molest their children, even if it's their daddy or not. Everybody ain't going to do that. So now he mad at her because she chose to protect her children the way nobody ever protected his corny ass. Let me continue reading because I'm fucking over this shit. In the clip, the suspect details some of the issues he was dealing with, both from his ex-wife and his girlfriend. We saw the shit. As the suspects begin to wrap up the start of the live video, he said, I just wanted to say this to people. Don't play with people's emotions, man. Right? Don't play with people's emotions. Don't play with people's emotions. You see what I say with niggas who ain't got no emotional control? No accountability, no fucking common sense. These bullshit niggas, this is what Kevin Samuel ass niggas do. They take no account. This is what listening to Pisces ass niggas get you. Okay? Because they live in fucking fairy tales and fucking, that's why this nigga talking about it was like a dream. It was like a dream. He used to read Word Up magazine, child. Because you listening to this finagle ass nigga tell you bullshit. You got a whole girlfriend. She ain't even your girlfriend. She pregnant and she left you. What does that say about you? But no, they don't want to take accountability at all. They think somebody told them they were fucking special with their McDonald's jobs and their minimum wage. Somebody told them that they didn't have to take no responsibility or account for nothing. Somebody, Kevin Samuels. Right before his ex-wives come out of the building, the man then can be heard saying, oh, there's my ex-wife right now, and darts towards the door to run after her. Before the clip ends, the suspect shout out, today's the day. Bruh. Locked and loaded, bruh. Especially when you got a crazy ass nigga. You know that nigga crazy. No. I don't play. I'ma kill you. If it's you, listen, if it's you or them, you better make it them. He talking about depression is real. Don't underestimate it. Somebody, see, they making excuses for this nigga. Somebody said depression is real. Don't underestimate it. No, how about he's a fucked up ass nigga. I know a lot of people who are depressed and ain't murdered themselves and other people, their wives, their ex-wives, girlfriends. I know a lot of people. Half of us spent 2020 fucking depressed and locked up in our fucking houses. I was fucking depressed in here, locked up in our fucking house. I ain't fucking kill nobody. What the hell are we talking about? Again, the nigga posted that shit to get fucking sympathy. Even in his death, his narcissistic ass didn't want to take accountability for the fuck he did. Even in his death, his narcissistic ass refused to take accountability for murdering the women who bared and were bearing his fucking children. Let's go to some of these comments, y'all. Child, listen. Please don't forget to like this channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms, so please follow, please subscribe. Thank y'all. Okay. Hey, JP, how you doing? JP said this shit's sad. JP was the first comment. Shout out to JP. Boom. My nigga don't even know what that is. He like, oh, I seen that man. He got gray, right? He don't even know who he is. Guess what? Because men, real men, they're too busy working. He don't even watch my videos. They're too busy working. And after they work, they want to go to sleep because they old. They're too busy working to be sitting up watching fucking Kevin Samuels videos. That's why we have women on this show. Because the women are here to watch me. Men are too busy working and too busy taking account and responsibility to sit up and listen to fucking Kevin Samuels and try to make excuses for niggas murdering their fucking wives and like oh my God. The fact that he left his children with nobody. The children he was fighting for. He'd been fighting for 3 years for these children. And now he left them to the wolves of the world. Because children with no parents are left for the fucking wolves. I don't give a fuck what you say. So he left them I'm triggered. If you ain't peeping already, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I'm triggered. Because this is just horrible. It's horrible. And I know so many women who date dysfunctional and like they get all like, stop it. Leave they crazy asses alone. Stop fucking with these crazy niggas. Niggas show you he's nothing. Believe him. Bitch show you his ex, everything. Listen, how you get pregnant for a nigga who don't even have, he can't even see his own kids, boy. It's the girlfriend. Man, y'all, don't you ever in your fucking life. Don't date no nigga who got fucking custody fucking ish. He can't even see it. The wife is accusing him of child molestation. I don't give a fuck if it's true or not. Why are you dating him? The wife is accusing him of molesting his children. He don't get to see his children because he's accused of molestation. Molestation. But you gonna bring him in your house around your kids? Have his kids? Fuck him. Fuck him? You fucked him? You fucked the nigga that is accused of child molestation? Like, can we not set ourselves up for these dysfunctional, deranged ass niggas? I'm not saying it's her fault. She was murdered. I'm not saying that. But could we not date them? Could we see? Could we not date the crazy? And when we date the crazy, do we not expect the crazy to occur? Hey, how are you, Pamela? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel and my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Donations are greatly appreciated. It's holiday season, y'all. Say hello. Hey, Murdy. Hey, Lenosa. Girl. Hey, Black Butterfly. How are you? Hey, Lackard. Make sure. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Mahogany Girl. She said, hey, Jovi, I'm free. Mahogany been going through a lot. She trying to get her kid into the school, child. I ain't mad at you. I gotta be on that. We back on it, girls. Jesus, she got to take a test next week. She got an interview tomorrow because she drop kicked the test we took last week. Y'all know these high school preparations, child. Them shits take about 2 years to even. I don't know the mom. I don't know how moms who work outside the house pull this shit off. This shit is hard. I was able to get a free SAT test. Okay. Like the test, you know that test costs a lot of money. It's like $200 to take the damn test. So it's like a practice test. I was able to get her a practice test, but that shit is like in like February, which is kind of crazy. She said I heard it but didn't watch. She said the entire situation crazy. Somebody real about said, "Girl, what? The title alone, girl. The title. I changed the title like 4 times because it's just everything about the title was just irking my nerves." Let me turn this volume off. That and this too. That's why another reason why you don't date trash men who have nothing to lose. Again, the girlfriend knew this nigga. He have custody issues. He probably got to pay a whole bunch of money, a whole bunch of shit. You gotta pay. Come on, man. This nigga, when nigga don't have anything, a nigga who don't have anything, don't have nothing to lose. That's why they prone to do a whole bunch of crazy shit. Niggas who don't have anything to lose, they will fuck. They ain't pay for it. They'll damage it. I told y'all a story about a YouTuber who her boyfriend, who was trash, threw her fucking $1,000 camera out the window. But they were like 19. Why? Because that nigga ain't paid for it. He ain't give a fuck. He ain't give a fuck. Like, stop dating motherfuckers who have nothing, because then they can't value anything, because they don't even know what value. They ain't never niggas who hardly work for anything in their lives. You expect them to know how to value your shit. She says, Jasmine says something is wrong with him. Aisha said this is absolutely nuts. Girl, hey, how you doing, boo? Nicole, girl. Hey, Jasmine. Dime said when he said today to date, he threatened to kill her before. A nigga threatening to murder you. A nigga told me he was going to choke me out. Some dude I dated. Not that serious. He told me he was going, he said, no, he didn't say he was going to choke me out. He said he was going to shake me. He said, you better shut up before I shake your ass. And yeah, I flipped out. I flipped out so hard. My cousin showed up. My cousin and her man came. That's how bad I flipped out. Because I was just like, shake who? Done. He thought it was a game. He thought, like, it's not that serious. Why she acting like that? Because I guess y'all play with abuse. People play around with, oh, I'm going to shake you, bitch. And then, I'm going to smack your ass up. And then, y'all playing with it. I'm done. It was a wrap. It was over. It was there is no, I ain't mean it. I really was going to shake you. None of that. Because the first time a nigga told you was going to shake you, your ass next time you're going to get shaked. The time after that, your ass going to get smacked. The time after that, you're going to get punched in your fucking face. No. He said a lot of them do it because, again, they have nothing to lose. Don't stop dating these fucking losers with nothing to lose. This is what happens when you fuck around with big dick and bubble gum. He has nothing to lose. He didn't even care about his children having nobody. Nobody. He could have killed himself. They'd at least had the mother. Those children have nobody. Ever. Not a parent. Done. But you having babies with a nigga like that? She said, Lacker said, I believe he did touch those children. Real reason. Yeah. I believe 100%. 100%. She said the girlfriend was Asian. So what, he tried to go for somebody, he tried to go for somebody who was not of, and they recognize his crazy. And again, these are the red pillies. The motherfuckers who want to go and say, you know, black women ain't shit, so let me go and get a girl from Brazil. The bitch from Brazil don't want you either. She black too. She don't want you. She just wants to get over here and get a green card. And then they're gonna be mad when she get over here, get her green card, and leave them. She said, yeah. Yeah. Baby, no. No. Just like a red pillar. Are you a red pillar? No. 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 Narcissistic, psychotic, okay? There's millions of people with depression. Every last one of us was depressed last year, locked in our fucking houses. What are we talking about? He murdered them. He drove to their homes and murdered them. Go cry in a corner somewhere if you're fucking depressed. Go kill yourself if you're fucking depressed. He went and murdered them. He murdered them. Left his children with no parents. He murdered them. Left his children with no parents. He murdered them. He could have murdered himself. He could have stayed home and just drunk some fucking bleach or some shit. The fact that he had a situation that was not resolved and then chose to get in another situation, stop trying to heal broken people. This nigga going through a whole custody battle, but why is she dating him? Stop dating niggas who broken. You ain't gonna love them till they fixed. Trust me. Ask anybody over the age of 35. You're not gonna fix them. She said both the women are not black. It doesn't really matter what race they are, honestly. It doesn't matter what race they are. It doesn't. Misspell your curse words, okay? Don't let Mahogany have to tell you again. Listen, I am a firm believer in getting up and disappearing on a crazy ass nigga. I am a whole firm believer on it. I'm a firm believer, especially in Maryland, you can have a gun in locking and loading on a nigga when he crazy like that. Well, again, can we not get in these positions to begin with? But if we are, okay, could we choose to protect ourselves? Nigga tell you he gonna murder you. He told you he was gonna kill her. He told her before. We've concluded that. He told her before. She said a narrative that is black women's fault is null and void. It's not our fault. It's not the exotica's fault. These men who live like this, again, and you know it's not all black men. I know a lot of black men who don't watch no fucking Kevin Samuels and don't live like this, okay? But these type of niggas, okay? These type of niggas, because the same men, okay? These type of niggas, they will not take account. They will not take account. They will not take accountability, okay? Like you said, neither of these women were black. So he couldn't try that angry black woman bullshit, okay? But he still murdered them. He still... That's what he get. Thank God he wasn't with again, it doesn't really matter. It's still fucked up either way, and I feel bad for both with the women who lost their lives. But thank God it wasn't black women. We die enough. We die enough. She said the court was about to put some properly. Probably. And he don't want to deal with it because it's like, how do you still going through this shit and you get with a girl, she gets pregnant and y'all not even together. He's talking about his ex-girlfriend and his ex-wife and she's currently pregnant. Everybody's an ex. It's you, nigga. You are the common denominator. I'm not overweight. And I'm not a single mom. So, but you will be blocked. Well, let me put you in timeout. Yes, he killed his preference. I shouldn't have played it again. It stressed me out. He murdered an Asian woman and a white woman. It don't really matter what color they are. It don't really matter what color they are. The fact is that this dysfunctional ass black man did this shit. Yeah, and the narrative was that it was black women probably did this to him, and black did that to him. It wasn't even black women. So now what do you have to say? It's just women. So if it's just women, if you just hate women, just acknowledge that you like niggas and call it a day. Just say you're gay. Yes, we gotta like really be paying attention. When motherfuckers show you he's unstable, you watch. You pay attention. These grown ass men, they are grown. We're not talking about 19, 20-year-olds. You're talking about potential at 35. It is what it is. Fixing what? At 30 who? At 40 what? It is what it is. Nigga big and grown and 30-something. 40, I don't know how old this nigga is. He about 30-something. In court with the ex-wife accusing him of abuse. But we date him anyway? She said, highly violent man. Shit. God damn. And these are the exact same men. You heard what he said. He can't go to jail. He ain't violent. Violent? That nigga couldn't bust a grape. But he gonna beat up he gonna beat up and murder women. Molest children. But he can't go to jail. He can't go to jail, y'all. But he could beat the shit out of women. He could murder them. He could touch his children, but he can't go to jail. He ain't violent. He ain't a highly violent man. Highly violent men aren't aggressive to women. Niggas that I know that are fucking with the shits, men that I know that are with the shits that'll put another nigga in the ground, don't really fuck with women like that. Like aggressively. It's always these bitch-made ass niggas. LaRon, I don't even know what to say, boy. Let me move up some. If the nigga know who Kevin Samuels is, my dude, I had to show this nigga a picture. He was like, "Oh, I seen him on like by his feed." Like it's like, "Oh, I seen him on my Facebook feed." I don't know what he do. Like if they know who this nigga is, if they be like, I told y'all I had a friend, my only male friend that's straight. My only male friend for years that was straight. But again, he wanted to try to get at me. And basically try to tell me I need to lower my motherfucking value and I need to watch some Kevin Samuels. Because Kevin Samuels want me to think that I'm worthless because I'm divorced, and these men who would never even been married, all they do is create baby mamas. They never even be married. These who, they don't have no money, they don't have no pension, they don't have a fucking even nothing to add to their damn social security. Them niggas is high value. I hear that. High value men who are really high value don't even know what the word high value means, okay? Because they too busy working to make money to take care of their fucking families, all right? And they don't know who the fuck a Kevin Samuels is. Wow. A nurse. I keep telling y'all mahogany gonna drop kick you, but hey, go with it. What? Why are they even in a car with him? He's Jesus, help us all. She said, I don't think they thought he would do it. I don't give. So we just say, hey, he ain't gonna do shit. Oh, he just talking shit. Oh, he just said he murdered the other one. He just talking shit. He ain't do nothing. While you watching, how I don't know about other places, but in like I would see something like that and it would scare the shit out of me. And I'd be like, oh bitch, she in front of her house. Especially if I know y'all. My first reaction is to call her to tell her to put the fucking bolt on her door and go hide and go call the police. I'm calling the police on the other phone while I'm telling her to go hide underneath her fucking bed or some shit. Go get her gun. Go get a knife. I'm gonna stab you. If it's me or you, oh my man, it's gonna be you. Nah, he dead. Yeah, no, because he knew they'd take him bati. He's too weak. He knew they would take his little fluffy ass and he would get the karma he deserved. They would rape him like he was raping his children, allegedly. I'm all for a good old jail rape when it comes down to people who did shit to children and women. I'm all for it. Hey, Gabrielle. She said, narcissism 101. Such a shame. Now those children are scarred for life. I read somewhere that he had the kids in the car. So he had the kids with him while he drove to the ex-girlfriend house, murdered her. They were in a car. What, eating Happy Meals? Was he contemplating the whole ride if he was going to kill them or not? He was. Was he contemplating if he was going to kill them or not? Yeah, he was. Oh my God. Hey, DeBrad, how you doing, sis? I told you they here for you. Shit, girl. I can't. Oh my God. They had the kids, so he couldn't. So literally, he sat there that whole time and was contemplating if he was. She came outside to pick up her kids. He probably woke up with this shit on his mind. She came outside to pick up because she saw him outside. She came downstairs because nobody called her to pick up to get her kids from the front. Child. I don't even let my ex-husband in my apartment, child. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Now that y'all say that. He had the kids. He went over there to the ex-girlfriend, did what he did with the kids on the car, drove them home. She came downstairs not knowing nothing because no one called her and warned her. She went downstairs to pick her kids up. And this nigga started running towards her. Jesus Christ, help me. Kids are scarred and fucked up for life. Then Jesus Christ. Then we want to act like we don't know why. She said in Alert of Aloha, when will they take accountability for the fuckery? Child, I've been screaming about accountability. Like, I don't understand. This year, for me, like when I'm like dealing with people, I'm just like, accountability much. Like everybody. Like accountability much. No, nobody want to take account for the bullshit. She said both of them made over 200,000 a year. Now they're orphans, and now they're gonna go into the system. Hopefully, the mothers have family, is decent, and somebody will take them and not fuck their lives up because they're orphans. The dad murdered their mom and his girlfriend, and might have murdered them. And now they know that he and the older they grow, because we don't know the conversations that they had in this car. The older they grow, they don't realize it. Maybe they realize it now. Maybe they don't. But the older they get, it's gonna hit them one day that he more than likely he was contemplating murdering them that whole time. Daddy took us to go get a Happy Meal. Yay! It's like them crazy bitches who get their kids ice cream, then drive the fucking minivan off the damn bridge. And then blame the black man for stealing a car. Y'all remember that story? Child. I don't know how old the children are, child. But they don't look mad young. So I'm going to assume the parents don't look too old. So I'm going to assume the kids, I don't know, 10-ish. Let's say 10-ish, just to average it out. They're not really going to tell us how old the kids were because, yeah, they listen to music on YouTube. They listen to music. They like all of that dumb shit. I don't know any man who has his shit together, like works and provides, has to take care of his children and all this shit, who watches Kevin Samuels. Only the bums who have an excuse for everything. Them is the niggas I know who watch Kevin Samuels. Oh, she said, that's so true. My man doesn't know who he is, but one of my good friend's husband used to watch Kitten Hills until I told her what it was about, and she shut it down. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Like, how you gonna let this fucking weird-ass, confused-ass Pisces man, who Pisces women are different, tell you they live in a fantasy world? This nigga really lived in a fantasy world where he had an ex-wife who he was battling for 3 years, had a whole girlfriend, which, okay, and had a baby with her, and just calmly went and murdered everybody. Fanatical. Thank you. Millions of people are getting put out their house. Millions of people, there's people who walk in on their fucking husband and wife fucking cheating on them. Okay, there are people like, come on. I get depression is real. I'm never going to say that because I was depressed all fucking last year. Okay, it's real. But what that got to do with the price of tea in China when it comes to murdering other people? If you're so depressed that you want to kill yourself, I would hope you don't, bruh. But what does that have to do with other people? Nah. To take, yeah, like what? It's wow. She said police station lobby should be a designated child exchange spot for high conflict with custody cases. The police endangered mothers are placed in during exchanges. The place danger. Okay. It's true. These niggas is crazy. I told y'all, I got up and I bounced. I went all the way to Atlanta. And a nigga moved to South Carolina and I came all the way back to New York. I'm a bounce on you. I can recognize, you got to recognize that threat for what it is and stop acting like it ain't what it is. Because we can all say, oh, it's nothing. I left him already. I ain't fucking with. They left him. She got divorced. The ex-girlfriend left him. She's like, I'm pregnant. She's pregnant for this nigga. Pregnant for a child molester. What the fuck? But she pregnant. But she left him. Come on. No. But he is a red pillar. And he is being associated with this shit. The guy name is J Black too. I don't know if the guy took the name from him or Pop. I don't know. But they're red pillars, and now having that name is not necessarily a good look. Thank God ain't no Jovi B's out here murdering people. Child, we got to make a list and check it twice. We got to make a list. And I want to put some boarding. I'm going to apply for some boarding schools, some scholarships for some boarding schools. We got to do all of that this year because you already know. Soon, well, by like February, because by the time next 8th grade hit, it's a go. It's a go. As soon as school year start, it's a go. Sadly, my friend is paying for her boyfriend legal fees to fight to get his son, and your friend is stupid. I'm sorry. Shut up. I'll shut up. I'm sorry. She's stupid. She's stupid. It's not your job to put foot. You see, we put ourselves in certain situations. It don't concern you, bitch. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. There's a lot of grown men who are divorced, who are going through divorces, who are whatever, that don't have all of this ghetto and all of this drama going on. It is not just, oh, we separated, so it's ghetto and drama. That's not a given. That's not a given. And and I think the fact people think that shit is normal. It's not. If a motherfucker's going through mad battles and shit, you don't have to fight them with him. You don't. You don't have to pay for his lawyer. Why? She could take that money on and save it for the children she'll have in the future or go on vacation. And you know what's so funny? She gonna do all of this. She gonna do all of this. And then she gonna fuck around and get pregnant for him. Then she's gonna realize why the ex does what she do. And then there's gonna be another bitch paying his lawyer fees against her. Don't talk about other YouTubers in my chat, please. Thank you. Have a good one. She said, wasn't he supposed to be a high-valued man, but out here molesting his kids, can't keep a woman. Crazy. Somebody said, yeah, they threaten violence to see how you react. I'm not giving you I'm out. That's why when you accept that shit, when a nigga start talking about he gonna choke you, he gonna smack you, unless we in the bed. Unless we in the bed. Anyway, but niggas start talking about he gonna choke you out, he gonna shake you up, and you giggling and shit. You know what you just told him? He can choke you out. He can shake you up. He can smack fire out you, and you're gonna accept him. You're gonna bitch. You're gonna complain. You're gonna be like, why would you do this to me? But you're gonna be right back. That's what you told him. I don't say those things. I'm out. I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm out. No, he is a loser though. What are you talking about? He is a loser though. He is a loser. What are you talking about? He's divorced, left, girl pregnant and left him. His preference. Everybody's an ex. Even the one who's currently pregnant is an ex. He's going to court for not just custody, for child abuse charges. Child abuse, not the I beat my kid, not that type of child abuse. The other one. That's loser. That's loser. Let's not do that. Sydney said he was a certified registered nurse. He was a whistleblower at his job. History of domestic violence. I'll put link in chat. Thank you. A history of domestic violence. How is he high value? He probably got paid a whole bunch of money for, to fight these charges that, okay? Yo, you were already going through some shit. You have a girlfriend, you get her pregnant and she leaves you. How many women leave men while they're pregnant for them? While they're pregnant? After they're pregnant, sure. How many women leave men while they're pregnant? That says who he is. Come on, man. Thank you so much for your donation, sis. Side note, thoroughly appreciated. Again, all donations are thoroughly, greatly appreciated. Okay. She said, "You're right. I dated a nurse. They make a lot of money, but a lot of them ain't got the common sense God gave them. Okay, a lot of them make money and they spend it just as much, just as fast. It don't really matter how much money. It's more money management than anything, right?" She said, "Jovi sounds crazy." She said, "However, she's right. We play too much with abuse and laugh about it and think it's cute until shit like this happens." Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Sarah. Hey, says Boo. She done changed her name. I ain't got time for y'all and y'all name changes. She said, "I found a lot of other information from some of the other women he dated on my channel. They also said he was a good guy, but he did disclose he had depression. He was a good guy." I'm gonna assume you're a red pill blogger or some shit too, a YouTuber. They want to make excuses for these savage ass niggers, and it's fine. Listen, I think if you trash, you trash. Whether it's women or whether it's a man, I think black people is black people, and there's niggers. Okay, and I believe that he is a nigger. He's a fucked up ass nigger. "I don't have anybody. I don't have no family. So let me just murder everybody. Leave my children with no one. Leave my children with nothing and nobody." And we sitting here acting like these niggas is good. Yeah, guess what? Them crazy ass niggas, they always start out good. The one he ended up with and having children with, they left him. They're accusing him of molestation and doing fucked up shit. So I don't give a fuck if some girl he dated for a week and a half or a month or some shit say he was gravy. Guess what? She didn't have children with him and walked in on him or whatever the fuck. Or her children ain't come and say daddy did whatever or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck what a bitch you dated for a week and a half got to say. She said he didn't. Yeah, his life is fucked up because he's a whistleblower. Again, that's whatever. He ain't go after the doctor. No, he went after the women. Because he don't want to take no accountability that his life is fucked up because his life is fucked up. His life is fucked up because he's fucked up and his life is fucked up. We're talking about one black man in particular, okay? Because we don't have the narrative that all of them are trash or that all women are trash. There are a percentage that are trash, and a lot of the niggas that watch Kevin Samuels, It's the no accountability for me. I need accountability from everybody. Women, men, it's the no accountability for me. People keep bringing up, yeah, la, like they keep bringing this shit up, bruh. Like, we all was depressed last year. The fuck? That's an excuse. Again, they no accountability. Broken ass niggas. What do I've always said this. Men, there are two type of men in this world. Okay? One of them listens to Kevin Samuels. Okay, listen. Men who stand when shit happens, they handle it. They work, they go work. They ain't turn around looking at their girl, looking at their woman, their girlfriend, their mother, they whatever. Like, oh, what am I gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna fix this? There are men who stand in this world, and there are men who fold. Shit happens, they broken, they folding, they on a fucking couch playing video games while you're outside working 40, 50 hours a fucking week to take care of every fucking thing. Even if he do fucking have a job, you gotta pay 50-50. Broken. Two types of them. Folding ass niggas got mad time to sit up on a couch and watch Kevin Samuels give them an excuse of why their lives ain't turned out the way they wanted it to. Guess what? All us black people are oppressed. All of us have the white niggas fucking foot on our fucking necks. And we, black women, we don't just got that. We got them white bitches foot on our necks. They want to suck y'all dick, but they hate us. But I know tons of black men who get up every fucking day and make it fucking happen and ain't trying to blame women for why the fuck some shit ain't happened the way they fucking wanted it to happen. Their life is in a shambles. Well, it's my mama's fault. It's my girlfriend's fault. It's every fucking woman in the world's fault but your ass, but your fucking fault. Because you don't want to take accountability that you wasted the better part of your life doing nothing. And now you're 40 and you're mad that you can't be a fucking rapper or whatever the fuck you want to do. And now you're mad at all black women because, you know, they don't want me. Why wouldn't you want me? I have value. No, you don't. Fuck you mean high value? This nigga murdered his ex-wife, the pregnant ex-girlfriend, and was contemplating murdering his own damn children. Allegedly. But y'all want to come on my chat and make excuses for him. But you want to come on my chat and make excuses for him. You want to come on my chat and make excuses for that man and blame the women and blame everybody else for his decisions. Men stand, men fold. That nigga folded so fucking hard, it wasn't even funny. But y'all men though. But he's a man though. It's when you have issues, we have to deal. We are responsible for ourselves. You can't be like, I'm all fucked up. I got daddy issues, so I'm gonna fuck up every nigga's life. No, bitch. It's the same thing. He don't get to his life fucked up. He don't get to, accountability. Go get fucking therapy if you need fucking therapy. Deal with your actions. You're responsible. I am responsible for my fucking actions. My kid she's 12. She's responsible for her fucking actions. We had a whole situation, y'all. I don't want to get into it. I was on the phone with the fucking principal yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. We will take account. Because if you can't be accountable for your fucking self, thank you. Little boy was mad. That's not depression. He was mad and he couldn't, and he didn't have the control that he wanted. don't know. I don't know, Yvonne. That's one thing I need to know. I love your hair, side note. That's one thing that's one, the ex-wife, I'm gonna, hopefully she didn't know. And we get caught up, we young, we dumb, and but like by girlfriend number 2 and 30s, like damn it. Like this nigga got whole molestation charges. And we fucking with him? Let alone just fucking with him. We having babies by him. And like I said, it don't even matter that these women weren't black. It don't even matter. Because just in general, bruh, the BBC distract them that fucking much. There you go. Yep. Christmas nails. It's Christmas time. Thank you. Oh, that's why I did that. I didn't click on it. It's Christmas time again. Some women are gullible. Some people are gullible. And it's not just black women. That is true. But again, people, we account. Yeah. Like, I want to hear that. I'm depressed. I murdered it. Like, no. I watched the movie last night. I think it just came out. It's like number 1 or number 2 on Netflix. It was like, it's with Sandra Bullock. And she looked crazy. That's why I watched it. She looked crazy. Basically, in the movie, she did 20 years or so for killing a sheriff, right? And during the whole movie, at first I'm like, okay, I'm like, this shit is just weird. I'm like, why did she do that? That didn't make no sense. She had things to do because she had to take care of her little sister. I thought it was her daughter, but it was her little sister, right? I guess she was a teenager or whatever. By the end of the movie, come to find out, the little sister, who was 4 or 5 at the time, is the one who picked up the gun and shot the sheriff. The Sandra Bullock just said she just took the blame. She was like, it was my fault. I shouldn't have left. She took all the accountability. Was like, she was 5. I'm yelling. I wasn't paying attention. The gun was there. It was hyped up. I'm responsible, right? Accountability. She didn't throw her fucking little sister under the bus. The narrative should be about catering to the baby boy syndrome. We make too many excuses for flawed men in our society. Yes. Too many excuses. Like, oh my God. They really got on here and would make. This is not the time for y'all to even make comments. You should disassociate yourself from men like him. The fact that you come on and you try to backpedal and pussy pop for a nigga who murdered 2 women and we're about to murder his children blows my mind. It blows my mind. It's a mental. I recognize that crazy can't recognize crazy, but trust me, it's a mental illness. The lack of accountability some of these men have nowadays is a mental fucking illness. It's the equivalent of racism. How white people can't see it. It's the equivalent of that. They cannot comprehend it. They want to be men so bad, but they're men boys, because real men don't do dumb shit like that. Real men don't do dumb shit like that. Real men deal with men. Whatever had issues with his job, real men would have went. If he wanted to murder somebody, he'd have went and knocked off with that fucking doctor. But no, he went and murdered these women. And they ain't even black. So what you gotta say? Yep, that too. That's another thing. You gotta recognize it. Don't be like, oh, because the ex is like this. I tell bitches all the time. Majority of the time, that chick is being truthful. She's saying what it is. She don't want that nigga. Half the time she put him out. He didn't leave her, she left him. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, like, we want to act like it's not what it is when it is what it is. When it is exactly what it is. When it is exactly what it is. Yeah, he said she got pregnant like she did it on her own. Child. Yeah, he got inflated ego. He's like, no, because I did this and then I dated a white woman and the white woman was supposed to let me do whatever I wanted and it didn't work out that way. So he threw his whole life and his whole career and his whole everything down the drain because she hurt his feelings. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine says she's happy she caught the live. She said, fashion, hey girl, she said the kids are scared for their lives and it's a wake-up call for the preferences on what we've been saying, but also be careful on who you get emotionally invested with. That too. Child. Most of the people who watch our show are married, Black women, married, educated. This is my demographics. Okay. Educated, married. Okay. Adults, women. Okay. If they're not married, majority of them are in relationships. I have very few single women here. I have very few women who don't put effort into their appearance and into their vibe. This is what we do. But instead of dealing with the reality of their nothingness and the fact that they create single mothers, because these are trash niggas that say they don't date single mothers, but they create single mothers. Okay? Instead of dealing with that, they want to try to insult us and call us fat, ugly, angry Black women, single, all of this shit. When the reality is that your homeboy, your people, your friend, your comadre murdered his baby mama and his fucking wife. Of course they are. Cold and calculated. Psycho. She said flawed men often kill or run away from facing their problems. It's easier for some men to blame women and erase the past than face up to their faults. Accountability. And that's why I always say you got to ask me even when you start talking to him, ask about his parents, his mom, his exes, how he speaks about them. How? Even a man that is like, look of Mario. Y'all know I love me some Mario, the singer. His mama was a crackhead, right? The way Mario communicates, it's not, he went through a lot, right? But it's no bitterness, bitter anger. When these niggas start talking and you hear the bitterness in their fucking voices, like, bitch, you ain't been with this hoe for how long? You still bitter? You mad? What you mad for? Take heed. Take heed. He angry. No accountability. None. She got pregnant. Like he did nothing her. Like he's not a nurse and he don't know cum plus egg equals pregnancy. No accountability on his fucking death message. He that whole message was a period in the no accountability testimony. Yes, I believe Kevin is glitch. We all saw that glitch. Okay. These men are slow. And if these men are being manipulated into loving men, their bromance. And I saw a video of these two men putting their things together. Anyway, if these niggas are gonna be manipulated into rubbing their thighs with their homeboys, go right ahead. She said she think he was 44. I'm done. I'm done. He's in his 40s. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so fucking done. She said, don't bring the man out. Listen, forget these people. Oh, Sweet said there are several domestic violence cases registered against him. Is he high value if he busting you upside your head, if he breaking your fucking facial structure? Like, I made fun. I was making fun. We was making fun of somebody, and I pulled up because I was being a bitch. I'm sorry. I pulled up Dr. Dre's wife because Dr. Dre's wife, I say she deserved every bit of that $300,000 a month because I feel like he has broken her face a couple times, and it is healed back rather strongly. Okay. This nigga's been beating the shit out of chicks. Touching his children, beating the shit out of chicks, but y'all jumping on here defending them. What do men emotions have to do with it? I have 5 brothers. I guarantee I believe that men have emotions. What does emotions have to do with it? What's wrong with you? Are you dumb? You don't know how to manage your emotions. Women comprehend that y'all have emotions. We do. Y'all don't know how to manage your emotions. You act like 2-year-olds. You are grown-ass men. It's not, you're having an emotional tirade like a toddler who's on the floor. That is emotional immaturity. That is emotional like retardation. That's not emotions. Okay? I'm a whole fucking Scorpio. One thing I know about is fucking emotions. That's not emotions. That's crazy. You have no self-control. Women are emotional beings. Everybody say it right. We're emotional creatures. Why we ain't out here doing this shit? Y'all got one chick who y'all want to talk about last month who went crazy and killed the fucking husband. This shit with these dudes happen at least every like week or two. And that's just the one that goes viral. You don't know how to manage your emotions. And as men, maybe if you feel that way, maybe you should get some therapy, like a big grown up, and learn how to manage your emotions. Guess what? Because women have to go through things every day as well. Yes, tons of it. But at least us, we women talk. We talk a lot, so we're able to at least talk through some of our issues. Y'all bottle that shit up and then want to fucking shoot it at us. It's not my responsibility to help your emotionally retarded ass. Just like it's not my man's responsibility to help to take my emotional degrading and beating. Like, couldn't we be adults? We're like fucking 5-year-olds. She said, I barely talked to my cousin because I found out he watched Kitten Heels. None. She said, where all these weak men come from in the chat? Because I tagged Kevin Samuels. That's where they came from, jail. She said, Kevin, tell these men the truth. You need to walk in your truth, sir. Because he got y'all really, he moving like a nigga who like niggas. And he really got y'all out here blank. Like, this is not our fault that you are emotionally stunted. You right, the nigga earned $200,000 a year. And he still was beating bitches' asses. He still molested his children. Allegedly. He still killed his ex-wife and the mother of his and his pregnant ex-girlfriend. He still did all of that. He still got an arm-long record of abuse. But y'all not gonna make him take any accountability for that. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that was my friend told me. I was too picky because I didn't want to pick his broke ass. Because he got some money in a settlement and thought I was supposed to, like, nigga, you finally got you something that's gonna go through. You gonna work through that shit real fast, but you think you think your value is up. You still trash. You still trash. You still out here living with some girl who love you and had a fucking baby for you, but you still treat her like trash. Like, these niggas be trash. These niggas be whole trash. But they listen to the Kevin Samuels trying to think you should take me because you're 40 now. So I got some money where I can fuck. No. You trash. I don't blame women, men. Me? You got the wrong YouTuber, bro. You got the wrong YouTuber. I don't blame men for nothing. I don't blame men. I blame trash men and I blame trash women. I'm an equal opportunity blamer. Okay. I'm not Cynthia G. I'm not none of these people. Okay. I'm an equal opportunity blamer. Yeah, whenever a man threatens you, leave, bitch, not me. Not I, says the Joe. Somebody said, seek help, not guns, psycho. She said that's why he came to the door. Yup, he used the kids. Yeah, because he told her a million times he was going to kill her. But we don't ever want to think it can happen. Like, oh, he ain't going to do that. That's just some shit he say. Bruh, how much women these niggas will fuck your shit up. These niggas will throw fucking hot oil on you. Fucking hot oil to damage your skin. These niggas will knock your fucking teeth out. These things will work, especially if you're pretty. Especially if you're pretty. Try to damage your face. But we the unstable mother. Okay. Hey, Jada. Dangerous, boy. He really came in here and just no account. Y'all know I'm quick. I'm blaming the chick. Half the videos, half the week, I'm blaming women. Half the week, I'm blaming women for the stupid ass decisions. The other half, I'm blaming men for their dumb ass decisions. What is the problem? No accountability. If people don't have accountability, like, what the fuck? She said there are men and women defending him on social media. It's the trash of it all. Let's speed this up. She said, I just fell down because I can't stand for the bullshit. Yeah, they only get one time, y'all. Done that. We at 129. Who knows? The children will probably end up in the state custody. They fucked up in the head. Probably gonna end up beating on women if it's the boys, getting their ass beat if it's a girl, and just fucked up in the head. Fucked up in the head. When they could have been They could have had parents who earned $500,000 a year. Ain't that a glitch? And now they probably gonna end up in a system getting molested and all of this shit because he just couldn't kill himself. Yeah. And they will not, and when they get the common sense to be like, oh shit, he was contemplating killing us too, they're gonna be even more fucked up. Like there's gonna be levels to their fuck up for years. It's just gonna like. Hey Darnell, how you doing, boo? She said my sweetie doesn't pay attention to Kevin Samuel. He heard of him, but he doesn't know much about Mimi and his feeds from others. Yeah, besides memes. Yeah, that's what my dude do. He was like, he grayer? He was like, I saw a picture. He was grayer. That gray guy. And I was like, what? And I was like, he sees it in his feed. He don't know what the fuck is a Kevin Samuel. Watch a Kevin. Who is that? And why would I do that? Like, okay. That's how real men, like, what? They work. You got kids and shit. Responsibilities and shit. Thank you. I don't know. It's not. You was a man. Men are different. Women like to congregate, communicate. That's why half of y'all are here. We talk, we vibe a week, right? That's what we do. But like men aren't like, that's not even in their fucking nature. Men. They don't talk. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, what? Kevin, who? Tell me how to be a man? I'm good. She said, you're not missing anything of value, child. Misha says she never watched him. Hey, G Johnson, how are you, boo? And apparently she was making guap too. Now the kids are fucked up. What time is it? Oh my God, y'all. I'm like an hour back in these, no, like a half an hour. Okay, I can't, right now. Boom. Right now, I'm going to only click on mods members and donation comments. It's way too many comments for me to be able to click on all of them at one time. Okay, hold on. Okay. What is today's date? Today's the 13th? Okay, hold on. Because I gotta go through this faster, and I can only stop on the greens. I can only stop on the colors. Oh, Darnell want to know what's red pill. What is kitten heels? Kitten heel is Kevin Samuels. Red pill are men who are dysfunctional and crazy. Google it. It's really a white man thing. These black men took it and went weird. Anyway, go ahead. That too. It's always them Poppingtons, them niggas who got mad mouth. They talk about all the shit they got. They don't really have shit. Men who have things, men who are stable, men who are emotionally mature and stable and shit, they don't talk about shit like that because they're men. They handle business. Women talk. Women run their mouths. Men don't run their mouths like bitches. They do. Men do. That's why when there's problems, men aren't necessarily the one that want to, they listen to your problems, right? And they come up with what? Solutions. They try to can I put some money towards it? How can I fix your problems? That's what they do. They're not this. But y'all out here, oh, the women. Just say you want to suck a dick and call it a day. Just say you want to suck a dick. She said sanitation went on strike. Yeah, Jacole said people are too quick to blame things on mental illness. Some people are just not good, decent human beings. Facts. because they don't want to just deal with the fact that he's just a fucked up nigga. They don't ever want to deal with it. She said, what do you see? That really happened? Oh. She said, I'm preaching. She said, there's a difference between depression and guilt. Damn right. Hold on. Yes, you have the whole package. Not you financially you good, you know, but when you come, I'm scared when you come home because you're gonna beat the shit out of me because you had a bad day at work, because your boss at work did something, bitch. I don't know what the fuck the boss did. I don't know, but I gotta come. But you come home and I get punched in my throat. No, absolutely not. Mm-hmm. She said, yeah, I watched the movie. It was weird. Yeah, the ending, but it took us to get to the end for us to be like, oh, shit. But, like, I really enjoyed that movie. And when I say Sandra Bullock looked like trash, she's a great actress. Can I just say that? I love Sandra Bullock. I loved it. I was like, what? I saw her. I said, why she look like that? I said, this movie about to be on and popping. As soon as she was coming out of the jail, carrying her shit. I said, oh, this movie about to be turned up. I watched that whole shit yesterday. I was like, unbothered. Yep. On something. Unbothered. Yes. Because they were like, why she act? Because she didn't do it. You know, she's like, she just taking an L for her little sister. Like, I love that movie. High value men lead, and they are problem solvers. They are not problem creators, okay? And they are not followers who like, what are we gonna do, babe? 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 You keep forcing dominance on this woman. Keep forcing her to have to make the decisions and shit. And then you want to be like, I'm a man. No, bitch. Where was that when? What we do, babe? The rent doing, I ain't got no money, babe. I played on video games, babe. I called out from work because I didn't feel like getting up for work, and now I don't got enough money to pay the rent, babe. I just felt like sitting here playing video games. That's what they do. So I quit my job. I lost my job. Or I didn't make as much money as I was supposed to, and now the rent due. What we gonna do, babe? Or we went out to the club and I spent too much money, and instead of dealing with the fact that I spent too much money like a grown-ass man, I want to be taken out on you, babe. Yes, girl. Hear me blowing up the movie. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. Child, I was like the war. I was like, she looked war. She looked like she did 20. She looked like Sandra Bullock did 20 years in jail, child. I'm like, the war. Her whole shit. That was superb makeup. Or the white woman is just showing. Shut up, JoJo. Yeah, this is my demographic. Well, yeah, you might be single, but majority of our ladies are not single. Majority of my ladies are of a certain age, of a certain economic status, certain demographic. You know, we got it. I know, of course, I know these things. It's not a job. All YouTubers should know these things. She said, and we ain't overweight, right? We don't even have fat people over here. We don't even got. I don't have that many. The nerve of him. Do you miss the bunny follow-up? What bunny follow-up? Yes, they make baby mamas. Okay, I ain't nobody baby mama. These niggas out here making baby mamas, and then they want to talk about they don't date baby mamas. You create baby mamas. Because they think it's insulting. But the reality is that they are the cause for these broken homes. They're creating children like that, like the guy, she got pregnant. They're creating children with people. They're having sex, number one, and creating children with women who they have no intentions to be with. Trying to trap her, put a little claw in her so they have access forever, but they don't want to actually marry her. They don't actually want to provide for these children. They want to pick and choose. Erica Mena said it perfectly the other day. She was like, mothers have to be mothers 24/7. We don't get to pick and choose. Today we don't feel like it, right? Because they get to do that because what? They know that we are going to be there. They know the children ain't gonna starve. They know this, they know that, because we are women and mothers. And those baby making motherfuckers, those baby mama making motherfuckers, it's always the motherfuckers. I didn't say it was on other men. It was on him. It's on the crazy ass Negroes. Okay, let's go. I gotta keep going through this shit. It's a lot of comments, and we are already at almost 2 hours. Y'all know I don't even like going past the hour. Hey Panama, how you doing, boo? They care more about themselves than their own damn children. And women care more about our children than our own damn selves. Well, you should. All of us should care more about our children than we do about our fucking selves. Because he got $200,000 and was been fighting him. I don't know, but the children were in the damn car. I don't know. I have no idea. Because they have these talking points that in their mind, when they're arguing with themselves, makes sense. Women don't know we have emotions. I have 5 brothers. One thing I've never in my life has been accused of, is not recognizing that boys have emotions and feelings and shit. The fuck are you talking about? You sound dumb. That's how I know you ain't here often. He just a nigga who jumped up in here because his little savior is tagged in this video. Tantrums, child. But we the wrong ones. I tell you one thing: women are, I guess maybe because we've managed. We have breakups. We know how to deal with shit. We have managed. That's emotional maturity. These are things you learn as an adult. The fact that this man is 43, 44, 40, whatever, or that you're 30, whatever, right? And you do not have the emotional stability to comprehend why it is not okay for this man to have murdered the woman who he has pregnant, his ex-wife, aka mother of his children, and then himself. The fact that y'all bitches are out here making excuses for it tells me how emotionally unstable you are. You fucking psychopath. And too many of them destroy when they need to build. Like I said, there are men in this world who fold, and there are men who stand. Okay? Folding ass niggas love watching Kevin fucking Samuels because it allows them to have an excuse as to why they are trash. They do nothing. They DoorDash all day. They don't do anything. They don't provide any fucking accountability, financial stability, nothing for their fucking offspring. But I'm men. I want the big piece of chicken. My father took care of all households. Even when my parents got divorced, he still took care of our household. Like, y'all niggas is corny. Like, who raised you? Every 6 hours, a Black woman is killed by the hands of a man we love. She said, at 32 years old, my ex put his fingers in his ears to not hear what I had to say. That shit absolutely floored me when he did that. That is not emotional. That is a childish, emotionally retarded, stunted, emotionally stunted at 30 something, that says that nigga is emotionally stunted. And instead of taking accountability that he's emotionally fucked up, I don't want to hear it. I don't want it. My 12-year-old doesn't do that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want it. Okay. She said mantrums. Yeah, they could leave. They don't actually have to be here. She said, Avery says, so telling men that they should require more from women should require more from men. Require more like what? Half of these women are doing mad shit. Require what? Require her to cook for him? Majority of these women do. Require her to what? Fund his life? Because majority of these women do. Require her to do what? Require her to do what? Not be an angry black woman? Maybe if he actually did something as a man, she wouldn't be. Require her to do what? Because women do, in my opinion, too damn much. Require him to do what? I think require him to do what? Cook? Clean? Require him to do what? More feminine duties? You want us to cook clean? I am Miss Homemaker. You want us to cook and clean for you? Do I have to work outside the house? So you want me to work outside the house and then come home and put in another full-time job inside the house, cooking and cleaning and doing everything while you just have one 40-hour job? How does that work? Required to do what? Required to do what? I'm waiting. I have 5 of them. Required to do what? This is the problem. These men don't have requirements for themselves. These men don't have standards for themselves. Men who say shit like that, because there's a lot of men who don't even say, who would never say or dumb shit like that. But the ones who say and do dumb shit like that, require them to do what? Require them to do what? Break their backs for you? I see millions of women breaking their backs for these trash ass niggas. Both of these women broke their backs, allowed this nigga, not even paying attention to their own safety. Require them to do what? Take care of them? We do that. Cook for them? We do that. Not belittle their manhood? That's not our job. That's your job. Because if you was a man, she couldn't belittle your manhood. Require her to do what? Require her to do what? I'm curious. She said, Kevin is a man who was rejected by the black woman he desired because of his feminine ways and his feminine build, and failed marriages where his wife took care of him. He has no education, has failed marriages. Okay. Accountability where? But he want to blame black women. He's feminine. I don't like men who look feminine. A lot of women don't like men who look feminine. He doesn't have no stability. His wives took care of him. Kevin Samuel's wives took care of him. He just started making money doing YouTube. His wives took care of him. He's big and grown and gray-headed. He was living in a room. His wife took care of him. Require us to do what? His wife took care of him. Let me go. Hold on. Let me just go down. Because I actually have been, it's almost 2:00 and I have shit to do. Wrench a lot in this video. Ciao. Thank y'all. Yeah, they're not black. So if they were black, that would be the first. Oh, this was a black woman. Now it's now they're trying to. Now it's like requirements. Require to do what? We bring your children into this world. We take accountability because half of y'all, again, you breed without marriage. I don't even believe in having children out of wedlock. Require women to do what? Require marriage out of you before you fucking seat her ass up? I think y'all should require women to have more requirements. I think that they let y'all get away with bullshit. And that's why y'all act the way you act. I think that men act the way women allow them to. I don't think broke niggas like you deserve pussy. I think you need to go get a job and get your life together. Why would it be traumatizing? Are you dumb, Avery? Are you slow? He said, we're traumatized by Kevin Samuels. Y'all are traumatized by Kevin Samuels. Jesus Christ. Anyway. We out of here. Yeah, and the ones who are single got more money than you. And they don't promote it because they know that their value as a woman is not tied up in how much money they have. But your value as a man is tied up in how much money you don't have. Corny ass niggers. Anyway. Curry said, Queen bees get rid of useless males why can us who they call black bees? Exactly. I don't, like I say, get rid of them. I don't engage with men. Y'all see how hard we just doing it for funs and shits and giggles. But in real life, I don't engage with people like that. I don't for what? That's why I even tell y'all, even on these Instagrams and these Facebooks and shit, y'all argue with these niggas. I don't argue with them. Engaging for what? I live my life surrounded by men so when I see shit like this, I'm still flabbergasted, but I'm surrounded by men who don't live like y'all budget ass niggas. It blows my mind when I do see men say wild, dumbass shit like this. Let's get these likes up. We about to get out of here. Let's get these likes up. Click that like button. Share this video, okay? Even if you're a Kevin Samuels, share this shit and say this fucking ass bitch said this about my God King KS. Fuck that hole. If that's what you want to do when you share the video, I don't give a fuck. You just share the video. Well, yeah. I think that both women and men can do better, can have things that they need to work on. I think that him saying these requirements, he is triggered. He has no requirements. It's always men that have nothing that want to tell you what more you need to give when half of these women are giving their fucking souls to these niggas. That's the problem. The niggas should be giving more than you all the time. That's the problem. You're doing too much. Fuck out of here. But I'm out of here, y'all. Bloop. Bloop. Because he hasn't found a woman with the right requirements, aka her own crib, willing to let him live for free, play his video games, not complain when he cheat. He won't clean, he won't cook, he won't do nothing. But he big bad man in the house though. Yeah, I don't argue with them. Y'all see, I don't argue with them. Even when y'all hit me up and I get, a couple of y'all be in the chat, in an IG chat and be like, oh, this guy's over here. And I tell you, I don't even want that energy around me. The only time I get that energy is when we do videos like this. I don't want that energy around me. I don't even like men like that. Require to do what? Anyway, I'm done. Now, thank you. And as always, I hope you all live your life like it's golden, okay? Requirements. I hope you live your life like it's golden because there's no other way to live it. I will see y'all all tomorrow here, 12 noon Eastern. And as always, thank you for watching the Jovi B show, okay? Taped in the Jovi Beauty School. I love you, and as always, shit.